Your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. This is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a 40-year-old Alliance man has been arrested after being accused of sexually assaulting the victim, who is less than half his age. Derek Reyes was arrested in mid-January on charges of sexual assault in the first degree and assault by strangulation stemming from an incident on New Year's Eve. The arrest affidavit in this case is sealed, but records do indicate the victim was born in 2008, making him 17 years old at the time of the alleged assault. Reyes was able to post 10% of his $100,000 bond and is set to be arraigned on the charges on February 24th in Box Butte County Court. Staying up in Alliance, as a tentative 2-day trial has been set for an Alliance man charged with first-degree and third-degree sexual assault of a child. Court records say that 74-year-old Thomas Weindell was taken into custody back in September following a capstone interview with a girl stating he had been abusing her since she was 8 years old. Weindell will be back in court on March 11th for his pre-trial hearing, and if a plea deal is not reached, he would stand trial on April 22nd and 23rd. If he's convicted on the more serious charge, he would be facing a minimum 20-year prison sentence. And the city of Scottsbluff has approved an amendment to its economic development plan that expands retail development opportunities and formally adds childcare as an eligible economic development activity. Scottsbluff Economic Development Director Sharia DeSera says the amendment increases the maximum eligible assistance amount for retail projects from $10,000 now up to $25,000, allowing for greater flexibility and impact in supporting retail growth citywide, and are intended to better reflect current market conditions, encourage reinvestment, and support entrepreneurship through the community.
Just through the past 3 years that this has been in our plan, I haven't gotten very many applications, and it's just been found out over time that the juice wasn't really worth the squeeze with that amount. So we wanted to up it, and we are also looking at proposing changing the boundaries that retail businesses can apply for the funds. It was just in the business improvement district downtown, but we would like to expand that to the entire city limits of Scottsbluff.
A second key component of the amendment is the inclusion of childcare as an eligible activity for economic development support, as city leaders note that access to reliable and affordable care is recognized as an essential factor in workforce participation, employee retention, and overall economic stability. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. The Nebraska legislature this week confirmed Governor Jim Pillen's reappointment of Doug Zingula Monday morning to the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission. Senator Tom Brandt said the Crawford man would be representing District 7 and has shown proven leadership.
The Natural Resources Committee had a public hearing on January 21st, 2026, where Mr. Zingula appeared in person and answered the committee's questions. The committee found Mr. Zingula to be quite knowledgeable and engaged in the matters concerning Nebraska's great outdoors, parks, and other natural resources. The Natural Resources Committee advanced Mr. Zingula unanimously on an 8-0 vote.
Zingula was confirmed by the state senators by a vote of 42-0 and will now serve his third 4-year term on the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission. Well, Dr. Monica Oldenburg of the Nebraska Medical Cannabis Commission has stepped down and the governor announced that he is accepting applications to fill her vacancy. Oldenburg was appointed to serve on the commission in May of last year and submitted a letter of resignation to the governor Monday night. Those interested in serving on the commission may submit an application through the governor's website, and the application deadline is March 3rd at 5 p.m.
Show your home some love with an upgrade to Acclaim replacement windows and an ensemble entry door. Get 20% off windows and doors with no money down, no interest, and no payments for 12 months. Plus, get an extra 5% off the entire project if purchased on initial consultation. Energy efficient, durable, and custom made for the perfect fit. It's time to show your home some love. Call today or visit rbawyoming.com to book your free estimate.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
WNCC, that'll be the sole focus for us here today on the TV side of things. Let's start with basketball at Cougar Palace last night for both the Cougar women's and men's teams. They were in action against Trinidad State. The women were looking to bounce back from a home loss to North Platte on Sunday, and they had zero issues, winning it big 89-60. Huge second and third quarters, the difference. They hit 10 threes in the game, were led in scoring by Zoe Cipollina's 24 points. Ella Chestacardi had 17, and she nailed 3 of those threes. The Cougar women improving to 6-2 now in Region 9 South Conference play. For the men, well, for the Cougar men, the tide has to turn at some point, but it wasn't last night. They got beat at the buzzer 74-72 after tying the game with about 17 seconds to play. Trinidad's Teray Fulcher drilled a deep 2 as time expired to give Trinidad the victory. Another one-possession game. The Cougars come up short in as they fell to just 2-6 in conference play on the season. 3 scored in double figures, with Kellen Harris leading the Cougars last night with 16 points. Another home doubleheader on tap tonight. WNCC hosting Otero. We'll have the broadcast on KOLT 690 and 101.7 with Chuck Schwartz starting at 4:45. Tip at 5 o'clock tonight for the women's game. Baseball season. Yes, baseball season back again, and for WNCC, it's the 25th year for the program, and head coach Mike Jones has been here since the start.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I love this community. This has become home for me. I absolutely love it here. And yes, the players every year. The players every year, the entire motivation. As you continue to age and grow and see the game a little bit differently, and you understand your job is a little bit different. It's not always about winning and losing baseball games as much as it is about seeing these guys go from young men to grown men, and going from lacking responsibility and lacking any self-discipline to growing in responsibility and self-discipline. So those things go a long ways for me.
It's been a light winter so far in terms of snowfall, but there's plenty of wind that's been going around as well. Here's Coach on how the weather has treated them in terms of preparation and getting ready for the season.
We're ahead. We're ahead of where we normally are, way above average as far as getting outside, even fighting some of the wind days. I mean, the wind days were absolutely brutal at times, but there were times where we were able to get outside in somewhat of the breezy days and at least get conditioning done, at least getting throwing done, at least taking some ground balls, fly balls, running the bases. Really just going over some of the conditioning almost like it was a spring training rather than being stuck inside. We got a lot more done.
Both for the lineup and the pitching staff, there are plenty of returners from last year's team, and that makes life easier on the head coach in terms of readiness and getting ready for the start of the year.
Chris, we've seen it. We've seen it in the past. We see it in all sports. You see it all the time at all levels. When guys have experience, they've made enough mistakes, it's amazing how the mistakes start to decline. And the less mistakes you start to make, the more games you start to win. So I'm really curious to see what happens with this group. There's a lot of experience.
The Cougars traveling today. They'll open their season tomorrow and Saturday with doubleheaders at New Mexico Military Academy.
Well, they do an outstanding job down there. Chris does a wonderful job with that program. He'll have a mix of all kinds of talents. I mean, he's going to have some power bats in there for sure. He's going to have the runners in there. He's going to have the defensive specialists. He's going to have the guys on the mound that can absolutely come at you with velocity and breaking balls. And they'll even run a short game if they need to. They'll run the hit and run. They're going to do all the baseball fundamentals that they need to win a baseball game. Absolutely. They're very well-run program, very disciplined. It's always a good opportunity to play them, and I enjoy playing those guys.
Cougar baseball opening this weekend. They won't play their first home games of the season until later this month. That's scheduled for the 21st. That's the latest today from the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Pet waste and water don't mix. Animal waste decomposes in water, releasing nutrients, which deplete the oxygen fish and other life need to survive and encourage harmful algae growth. Animal waste also has disease-carrying bacteria, making contaminated water unusable. It's easy to prevent pet waste pollution. Simply pick up your pet's waste and dispose of it in a trash can, and avoid letting your pets defecate within 200 feet of our community's waterways. Tri-City Stormwater reminds you it's our water, our responsibility.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, some record high temperatures could be in the mix as we here at KNB host our 41st annual Farm and Ranch Expo this Friday and Saturday at the fairgrounds in Mitchell. 80 vendors from a 5-state region will be set up at booths this weekend, and there will be something for everybody at this event. KNB Promotions Director Kendra Feather says the expo has free admission, free parking, hourly giveaways including Visa gift cards, and dozens of booths with vendors ranging from the ag sector, home improvement area, and free water testing.
FFA students will be there with their well water, so just bring a jar of water from your well and they will test it right on the spot. Last year was like the most they had, so they would like to do that again. That's a community project they work on. Like I said, last year the kids did like 76 samples of well water, which is I think the largest they've ever had.
Show hours are Friday from 8 to 5 and again Saturday from 9 to 3. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.